Good morning, ladies. Any eggs for me? Last week we had found the snake we call Herman. He's just a black snake in the chicken coop, and probably is part of the reason why we're losing some of our eggs. But we resecured the areas that we think he possibly was coming in, and he hasn't been back in the chicken coop. And I know there were probably some people that thought it was kind of strange that we didn't dispatch the snake after we found him in the chicken coop. But we felt like there were areas that we could secure to keep him out, and if he stayed out, there was no reason to do that because he's just a black snake, and after all, he's just running around eating mice and things like that we don't want anyway. And I'm not putting mama and the baby chicks in the chicken coop yet, so I'm not worried about that. But if we can stop him from eating our eggs, then he can just go about his business doing what snakes do. The hen that I thought maybe was an egg eater actually has turned out not to be, so she is going to be set free today, and then I'm going to put another chicken in there to continue the process of elimination. Today is a pretty big day for Kaja because I'm testing letting her off her leash outside. Only when we're outside, never all by herself, but she's passed her recall tests over and over again. But still a little bit nervous, but I think she's gonna do just fine. Come on, come on. Yes, good girl. And you've probably heard me say "kama kama" before to Kaja. It sounds a lot like "come on, come on," but it's actually "kama" is "come" in Swedish, because I wanted a very defined, different word other than "come" as her recall word. We are supposed to get rain and thunderstorms today, so I'm not going to get too involved in anything, but there's always mulching to do. Last night when I was bringing Kaja out for her bathroom time before bed, I was certain that I heard something in the garden, but I never could see anything. So I'm kind of investigating to see if there's any damage. I always worry about something getting in here and damaging our corn the most, because one raccoon getting in here one night can do massive amounts of damage. They just pull the plants down, investigate to see if there's anything to eat, and basically kill the whole plant. Maybe don't even eat it, but they'll go through and do it to tons and tons of the corn. And it can be really devastating. In fact, that happened to us last year. Little volunteer tomato plant, probably a paste tomato. Good news is I don't see any obvious damage in the garden, but I'm definitely gonna be on high alert. I cannot tell you how much I am not looking forward to another large mulching job, but it needs to be done.
Is that fun?
She was very, yeah, she was very chill about it.
Are you ready? We're gonna get out. Oh. Tell Mama about it.
This section of what's going to be our future goat shed had water damage on the exterior wall here and some of the floor as well. So this has to be all taken out and some of the floor redone as well. Whenever this roof was put on, they didn't leave like any kind of overhang. So all the water that ran off the roof just ran right down the side of the walls and rotted everything out. Come on! Come on! Goodness gracious! Come on! Come here, good girl. Katja is doing so well off her leash, although she's getting a little braver and wanting to venture further and further, so I'm just keeping a really close eye on her. I think we are really fixing to get hit by something. That sky is looking wicked and it's thundering. So I think me and Katja are gonna head back. Glenn's gonna stay down here and try to figure out everything that he needs to rebuild that wall and everything and whatever else guy things. All right, let's go before this storm hits us. Good news for me is it looks like I'm gonna get out of doing more mulching, at least for this afternoon.
But your face remained the same. The swallows will be here by dawn.
As soon as we got down here, it started pouring. And I almost forgot about little Oa out here. He doesn't have a whole lot of cover to get under. You want to get out of the rain? Oh, your food's getting wet. I'm starting to seriously think about moving Oa into chicken tractor because it's actually been like a week now that I haven't had any eaten eggs or eggs that look like they've been eaten. So, and I know like it wasn't just the snake. I know it had to be a chicken involved because I actually saw eggs with like peck holes in them. But for whatever reason, they haven't been doing it lately. And Oa really needs to move outside. But I was just waiting on a chicken tractor to be available. And I was using a chicken tractor to try to figure out who the egg-eating chicken was. But maybe I'll just put the egg-eating chicken project on hold and go ahead and move Oa outside. But for now, I need to get Oa inside. He's not soaking wet, but I feel bad that he doesn't have cover if he really wanted.